What is this otherworldly strength? Were Saiyans always capable of such unbelievable power?
Well, I never imagined I'd get the pleasure of wiping the floor with you again.
At the time of recording this video, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has been out for a little over 4 months now. And let me tell you, I still cannot stop playing this game. Every time I go sit down to play games, I find myself booting up just for a little while to relive those intense, high-energy battles that were ripped straight out of the anime. There's something about this game that just clicks for me in a way that few others do. It's not just another Dragon Ball fighting game for me, it's the definitive Dragon Ball experience. It doesn't just capture the heart and soul of the series. It expands on it, pushing the boundaries of what a Dragon Ball game can be with unparalleled intensity, depth, and innovation. Look, I've played my fair share of anime fighting games, and while some of them are fun, nothing quite captures the anime and the feeling of the anime quite like Sparking Zero. I don't think I've ever played a fighting game where I'm still having a blast even when I'm losing. And I mean losing, like getting your shit pushed in. I mean, no matter how bad that match is going, I'll try to extend it for as long as humanly possible. I'll power up through all of my transformations and throw ki blasts out of sheer desperation, just like the anime.
Well, that helps kill the time.
I'll even drink a quick performance drink mid-game to make sure I have that mental clarity. And Magic Mind has been giving me the edge lately. Look, no matter what you're doing, working, relaxing at home, or even just playing Sparking Zero, your mental clarity dictates everything. If you're bogged down and your mind is cloudy, you can't get anything done. Listen, mental health is about investing in good habits now so that you can build that resilience for future challenges later. And those good habits are sleep, diet, exercise, stress management, and exogenous compounds. What Magic Mind does is that it simply supports these good habits without overpromising. No matter which shot you get, whether it's a daytime clarity or nighttime sleep, they both provide up to 24 hours of mental performance. Look, I've been trying to kick my coffee addiction for so long now, and Magic Mind has honestly been helping me so much. It takes 2 seconds to drink and I feel way better than I do with coffee. I have more energy and I feel way more clear. If you go to the link below, you'll get 48% off your first subscription for the next 10 days or 20% off for a one-time purchase. Trust me, if you've been suffering from brain fog or something like that, this is your solution. Thank you to Magic Mind for sponsoring this video. And that's what makes Sparking Zero so good. It understands what makes Dragon Ball fights so iconic. It builds on the legendary Budokai Tenkaichi action while also delivering new modern gameplay mechanics that make everything just so much better. The gameplay feels fluid, dynamic, and incredibly satisfying. Whether you're chaining together brutal combos, unleashing devastating ultimate attacks, or just soaring across massive battlefields, everything just feels so right. It's fast, it's frantic, and it perfectly captures that over-the-top action that makes the anime so legendary. And I will be talking about the roster in this video because they delivered mostly for me. But what I love is that this game manages to balance out every character. Yeah, no, that's a joke. The roster is absolute chaos, but I love it. I'm here for it. If you're expecting a balanced fighting game across the board, you're in the wrong place. Yeah, everyone already knows that this roster is not balanced at all. There are some characters that are way stronger than others, but I love it. This is Dragon Ball at its finest. This is a universe where power levels are constantly fluctuating, characters undergo insane transformations, and a single well-timed Kamehameha can change the tide of the battle. Yeah, this game doesn't just embrace that, it leans hard into that. And that just makes every fight unpredictable, explosive, and most importantly, fun. At least for me. And that's after getting completely wrecked by Beast Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Oh, I missed the grab, no!
To one shot.
Damn it.
Special beam cannon.
All right. At least it was cool. It was a cool ending. It was cool.
I've logged over 70 hours in this game, bought it on 2 different consoles, and have been playing since day 1. Yet I still get that rush of landing a beautifully cinematic ultimate attack right at the end of the match.
I am nothing like my brother. I'll vaporize you! Disappear along with your planet! All will tremble before me.
And speaking of cinematic, let's just talk about how good this game looks. The visual upgrade in Sparking Zero is downright insane. This game is gorgeous. It takes full advantage of current gen hardware, delivering the most hyper-realistic, breathtaking visuals I've not only seen in a Dragon Ball game, but in an anime game as a whole. The vibrant, expansive landscapes, the detailed character models, the lighting, the particle effects, it all combines to make every punch, every blast, every transformation just look so good. Not to mention how fucking cool it is when you blast someone through a mountain and you just see it crumble down and you see all that smoke like in the anime. The destruction in this game is truly peak. Anyways, Sparking Zero does what few games manage to ever do. It set a whole new standard. Sparking Zero raised the bar for what we should expect from an anime game now. I mean, this game is so good, it gets me excited for other franchises in the anime gaming space. I mean, I can't help but feel like it's kind of even influenced the Bleach game. I feel like more people are excited for that game just because Sparking Zero has kind of elevated the anime gaming space in general. Like seriously, the success of this game isn't just for Dragon Ball games, it's for anime gaming as a whole. But I don't want to get too sidetracked from the game. What makes Sparking Zero such an amazing game is not just its gameplay, its graphics, or any of that. It's the immersion. The game doesn't just let you play as your favorite characters, it really makes you feel like you are those characters. Whether I'm charging up an attack, dodging at the last second, in those moments I'm in the actual anime or I feel like I'm watching the actual anime. Yeah, Sparking Zero is more than just a fighting game, it's a power fantasy. It's the closest thing that we've ever gotten to being in the Dragon Ball universe. And I played Xenoverse, I played Kakarot, but this one, it's the best. And yeah, for a Dragon Ball fan, much less a Budokai Tenkaichi fan, this game is a dream come true. And that's why I cannot stop role-playing in this game. Yeah, like I said, I can't play this game normally. I have to roleplay every single fight I'm in. And the problem is, I only play ranked. That's why I'm stuck in B tier. Listen, I don't make the rules. Dragon Ball fights have to be as cinematic as possible. Even the characters in the show know this. For me, it's not about the rank. It's about the experience, the immersion, the honor of a proud Saiyan warrior. From the moment I launched this game, it was clear that this isn't just another Dragon Ball fighter. This game is a Dragon Ball simulator. The level of detail in everything from the menus to the music feels handcrafted to transport me into the world of Krillin, Yamcha, and other side characters like Goku and Vegeta. Whether you're navigating the character select screen or watching one of those pre-fight cutscenes, Sparking Zero ensures that every second you spend in this game is infused with the same energy and excitement of the anime. It's that level of detail where even the main menu is dripping with Dragon Ball vibes. I can't say it enough. For someone like me who is a huge Dragon Ball fan, this is a dream come true. I never thought we'd get this game. And let's go back to how good the game looks. I'm sorry to keep harping on this, but this is the best Dragon Ball has ever looked in any video game ever.
Go on. I've never seen you like this before. I like it. All right, we can aim higher together.
You know me. I'm always aiming higher. Beyond the beyond. This is the closest I've ever been. Let's see if I'm there yet.
They nailed the art style, creating the perfect blend of cell shading and hyper-realistic lighting, making Sparking Zero the best Dragon Ball has ever looked in a video game. The way energy beams light up the battlefield, the small details in battle damage, and the subtle changes in Goku's specific Super Saiyan hairstyle between sagas, it's pure eye candy. And like I said, for me, it's not about winning. It's about playing the role of the character that I picked. I can't just pick a character and start mashing buttons. I take my time on this character select screen. And when I finally choose a character, I become that character. I do what they do in the anime.
That's it, Gohan. You've pushed me one step further.
If I'm playing as Vegeta, I fight extremely aggressively, and I always tend to underestimate my opponent and then fumble the win at the very end.
All right, buddy. You really think you could take on Super Vegeta? Okay. Okay.
I've been looking forward to a real fight. What are we waiting?
I guess he could.
Whenever I play as Frieza or Cooler, I taunt my opponent constantly, playing as ruthlessly and shitty as possible just to piss them off. I also love transforming as Cooler and just popping off little sneak attack death beams.
Let the bloodbath commence. Die! Die!
And yeah, if I'm using Gohan, I let my opponent beat me up while I read a book. And then I complain about fighting when I'm secretly the strongest character in the series. Yeah. I don't really like how they did Gohan too much. You cannot tell me that if you're a Dragon Ball fan and you're playing this game and you see certain matchups, it just activates something primal inside of you. Just go fucking insane. If I'm playing as Goku and I match up against Vegeta, it's on. If I'm Team Gohan and I match up against Cell, it's on. If I'm Trunks and I match up against one of those Frieza soldiers, I'm gonna get wrecked because whoever plays those characters are really fucking good. But it's still on. Yeah, only the people who watch Dragon Ball will understand the hype you get when you actually have these matchups happen. Oh, and the transformations. Don't even get me started. Nothing beats starting a match in base form, only for it to end with you both in your strongest forms at your absolute maximum. It's really the transformations that lead me to completely roleplay in this game. I'll hop into a rank match and people are out here trying to climb the leaderboards while I'm just trying to recreate these fucking awesome fights.
No! Bro didn't want to roleplay.
The ultimate fusion.
The authenticity and role-playing nature of this game are incredible to Dragon Ball fans, but the combat, when you actually start getting good at it, the game really starts to open up. Yeah, listen, I may be in B tier, but I know how to block, dodge, and parry. The fluidity of movement and sheer power behind every attack and the ability to transition between high-speed clashes and devastating beam struggles make every match feel incredibly intense. I had these moments all the time where I dash to an enemy, fight them, they knock me back, unleash a super attack, only for me to block it at just the last second, just in the nick of time. It's just so satisfying.
Ooh! Oh, that was close.
I mean, hell, you can even use the smoke from a crumbling building or mountain to shield your attacks. Once you start understanding the game more and get better at the actual fighting, you can really learn what kind of playstyle suits you best. Of course, the current update and meta of the game will kind of dictate how you play if you really want to get super high in the ranks. For instance, right now it kind of seems like everyone's just going straight into their sparking mode and just unleashing an ultimate attack. Come on, you need to drag out these fights and make them as cinematic as possible. It's just, I don't know what you guys are doing.
How can I be so pathetic? This is the end for you. Take this! Feast your eyes on Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack! You won't beat me! Yeah! No! Yeah!
One of my favorite ways to play is just throwing straight hands. I'll hop into matches buff Trunks and just start boxing. If you know, you know, but I also feel like Super Vegeta is perfect for this. When you're actually able to block, counter, and parry when you want to, your fights can straight up become boxing matches where not even a single ki blast is thrown. Don't get me wrong though, this game can really frustrate me and make me want to throw my controller through a wall like I'm Broly. But that usually only happens when I try to take the game super seriously and actually rise through the ranks. You know, when someone is just giving you back shots repeatedly, pause, and the only thing you can do is just hit a perfectly timed super counter, even though I'm hitting the up and the X button all the fucking time, it doesn't fucking work. And even when you knock them away, some people are so good they'll vanish and just continue to keep giving you back shots. Or other players will chain their combos with like that rush attack. Seriously, how do you defend against that? Like I said, I feel like most of the ultimate attacks are very overpowered and sometimes way too easy to pull off. Which, like I said, will lead people to go straight into their sparking mode and just pull off an ultimate. Yeah, I like how the ultimates look too, but that's not fun. The best matches aren't the ones where you just flawlessly destroy your opponents in 10 seconds. Well, those are kind of fun, not gonna lie. But the ones where you guys are role-playing fights from the anime, chef's kiss. At the end of the day though, despite its minor frustrations, Sparking Zero is still the most authentic Dragon Ball game I've ever played. As long as the devs continue supporting it, balancing it, and adding content, I truly believe it could be the greatest Dragon Ball game of all time. And you cannot tell me that when everything clicks and you're in one of those intense fights from the anime, that this isn't one of those hype gaming experiences ever. And let's be real, no matter how much I complain about ranked, I'm gonna go back for another match. A huge part of every Dragon Ball game is its character roster. And despite some personal critiques, Sparking Zero does deliver. With an absolute stacked selection of fighters from fan favorites to a few deep cuts, every battle feels fresh. The variety isn't just in the sheer number of characters, it's in how each one plays differently. Every fighter moves, attacks, and feels very distinct. I remember before this came out that I was really worried that they were just gonna give some characters like placeholder movesets and all that stuff, but they actually gave every single character unique movesets, unique attacks, and all that. Not only that, every special attack, ultimate move, and even intro cutscene is ripped straight from the anime. Whether you want to fight like an unstoppable brute like Broly, a little weasel like Yajirobe, or a straight boxer like Melee Trunks, Sparking Zero lets you step in the shoes of your favorite warriors in a way that no other Dragon Ball game has before. Like I said, the depth of the roster isn't just about the playstyles. Each character's unique abilities, voice lines, and animations are recreated with incredible attention to detail. Super Saiyans power up with explosive auras, androids fight with precise, efficient movements, and Great Apes are just as annoying to fight as they appear to be in the anime. The transformations are also seamlessly integrated, and since they act as like almost different characters, you can play like multiple characters in one game essentially. And I'm not just talking about the DP battle mode. The game captures the essence of every fighter, making each match feel like a true Dragon Ball showdown. However, for all the variety it offers, Sparking Zero does leave out a few characters that I'm left scratching my head at. Like, haven't you ever wanted to play as Babidi? No? You didn't want to play as Babidi? Yeah, I didn't either. But Where's Super 17, General Rildo, or Mercenary Tao, Grandpa Gohan? I mean, King Vegeta? Listen, if you go on YouTube right now and type in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 gameplay, chances are you're gonna see King Vegeta versus like, you know, King Cold or something, and then you're gonna see King Vegeta go grade 8. That's not a mod, that was actually in the game. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know how we got 15 different versions of Goku and even a lot of different versions of Vegeta, but they couldn't throw in an extra like King Vegeta or Super Saiyan Bardock. I mean, those two characters I just mentioned are essentially Goku and Vegeta just reskinned. I hate to go on a side note here, but I kind of have that issue with gaming as a whole. I feel like sometimes they do such remarkable things and then other times, you know, they just leave out totally other things and you're just left like, huh? But having said that, I'm not trying to complain about the roster too much. It is awesome. We have Baby Vegeta, we have Beast Gohan now, and then we'll be getting even more with the Daima DLCs like Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta, which I know a lot of people are gonna be playing those. So at the end of the day, why can't I let go of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Well, for me, it's become like my Rocket League. It's the game that I hop on and I just play for a quick 25 minutes, experience those high intensity fights and then hop off of. And for me, it's perfect like that. I can play as all my favorite characters, do some role playing and just get that Dragon Ball thrill real quick. All right guys, well talking about this game so much has me wanting to go play it, so I'm about to go hop on some matches and let me know if you guys are still playing it, what characters you're maining, and if you're excited for the new Daima DLCs. Will you be maining a Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku or Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta? Or both in DP battle? I wonder if you'll be able to put both on the team. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.